as soon as somebody gives you the ick or like does something that turns you off from them, just fucking leave. Like that tit for tat shit has to go. It really has to go. And I'm gonna give you guys, as I've been doing, my life is a fucking example of what not to do because shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you guys why it's bad. One, why are you allowing someone to do this to you and then staying with them? So you're kind of like rewarding them for this bad behavior. Whether it be like cheating or just like abusing you or anything that you feel like you're giving them an excuse for. I don't know. People say like they get the ick from someone stepping out of the car with their butt crack coming out. If that's your ick, that's your ick. Because what are you gonna do? You're gonna think about that motherfucking butt crack when you're having sex with them, and you're gonna be like so fucking turned off. So, no. Anyways, a more realistic one, a more broad one that everybody deals with is cheating. So let's just go into the cheating thing. Me as an example. I have been cheated on, y'all. Y'all fucking know that. Everybody, Beyonce's been cheated on. Rihanna's been cheated on. I'm pretty fucking sure she's cheated as well. So nobody's perfect. Now, I was in a relationship, a long distance relationship. I don't recommend that for anybody, honestly, because I feel like it's such bullshit, and I'm gonna tell you why. And no offense to anybody that's in a long distance relationship. I was the long distance relationship queen. Mind you, y'all know that. I literally was with someone from Toronto, Canada. Okay? We'll talk about that another day. This is like completely not about that. But this is why I can shit on it, because it's bullshit. Even on my end, I'm not innocent. All right. So we were in this like 2-year long distance thing, me and this dude, right? He lived in LA, I lived in Atlanta. I was at work one day, I get a DM from a girl and she's like, I think you're in a relationship with this guy. I don't really know what a relationship means to y'all, but we are like at my house sipping wine, flirting, laughing and kikiing. And I would peep it on his Twitter. I thought it was just like a coworker, like a friendship. And I was just like, I don't care, because you know, I was a chill, nonchalant ass bitch. I raised myself up for this one. Dumbass. Don't ever be a dumbass like that. I should have been like, boy, bye. Are you fucking kidding me? First of all, work wives and all that shit is so real, and I don't play that shit. So she sent me the DM. I'm at work. I'm like, girl, I gotta go home because I got my period. I'm telling my manager I'm losing it. Actually, I think I was honest with her, because this is like my really cool, like nice manager who I told like all my business to, and she follows me on Instagram still, so she supports me, but I love her. So I told her, I was like, I just got all these messages and I'm losing my mind and I gotta go home. And she was like, girl, go ahead, go home. Because I was like bawling my eyes out. In the midst of bawling my eyes out, I'm downloading Hinge and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna explore my options in Atlanta. Do you hear that? That sounds insane. Explore my options in Atlanta. It sounds like I want to die. Anyways, I found somebody so bomb on there. Like literally the first night, it was like, I think God was like, Kim, stop fucking limiting yourself and don't put up with this shit. I met someone on there that was like such a sweetheart and low-key was like my man here in Atlanta while I was like still in this like long distance relationship with the guy that I dated for 4 years. I ended up dating him 2 years in LA, and then I just dumped the bitch. Like we had to just end it. But I just knew in the back of my mind, I was like, I know that he's doing more things. Like this girl messaging me is just like the tip of the iceberg. And mind you, we also had a mutual friend that one time went to LA, and she would tweet shit like, oh, I have a crush on his name. And I'd be like, girl, what? This is before we were like boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm like, oh, so y'all talk. Okay, cool. She would go to LA, they would go meet up. And they'd be hanging out, like, whatever. I'm telling you guys all my business because it's so old. But I was just so stupid. I was just so caught up in being that cool girl. Like, oh, he can have friends that are girls, and they can hang out at night, and they can have sleepovers, and it's okay. It's fucking not. And I knew it wasn't. That night, when he hung out with our mutual, I, like, did not talk to him. And he knew it was wrong. But, well, I ended up back with his ass anyway. So he was like, oh, I can continue doing it. And that is the pattern that you're setting. You are setting the pattern of someone to continue to do this type of stuff because they expect you to just allow it and forgive them and continue. But what happens when we stay in the relationship after someone has done us wrong and has made us feel less than? Oh, we're resentful. I was so resentful because that wasn't the last time. There were probably like 6 or 7 more times on both ends. Bitch, I will never forget the day he went through my fucking laptop. The fucking laptop, ladies. Blow it up, bitch. Use a different fucking iCloud for that laptop. Because this bitch went in my laptop one day when I was doing a photo shoot, texted me this cryptic ass message talking about some, I cannot fucking stand you, or some weird ass shit. And I'm just like, what? Get to his place. I went through your laptop. I wanted to Google something. Mind you, the bitch has their own laptop. You know what I mean? Ladies, lock that laptop up. This is not the first time I got in trouble with my motherfucking laptop, okay? Anyways, it wasn't even like I was actively doing bad things. It's just that he found old messages between someone that he was clearly intimidated by. And, it just kept going. And I kept entertaining people in my messages. I did the whole time. I'll say it right now. Because I knew you were on bullshit. I knew you were. So I kept my options open. I knew that I had to keep my options open because I'm in my prime. I'm young. I'm beautiful. I'm turned. And you're lame. I'm just stuck right now. And I'm trying to find an exit plan. And what did I do? Took my ass to New York for 2 weeks. Didn't see me. I just did no contact. You see how the light is coming through? New York, bless the bitch. That is how I got out of that relationship. And that is a motherfucking Tyler Perry production, bitch. Because the shit that went down in between, honey, bitch, what? And it's so funny because a lot of my fucking friends know this bitch. So, dude, he was so let me just stop. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video, on a more serious note, I just feel like it's you putting up with a lot of stuff, and it does a lot more to your mental health than you think it does. You know, you think you're being resilient and you're working on a relationship, which, I mean, cool. There are certain things that you should work through, but I don't think when it comes to like trust and loyalty and stuff, it's not anything that you can kind of just like gloss over. It's something that you're going to be resentful about. I don't know, unless you have your memory wiped. And when you cheat back, it's rewarding in the moment, maybe, but then it's not that rewarding after, because you only did it to do what they did to you. You didn't even really want to do it. So then that's like another point for them. They made you act out of character. So it's just like, just dead it. It's just better that way. And it just saves you a whole lot of fucking time and a whole lot of mental, like, chaos. It just saves all that. So that is my suggestion for you when you get that ick. There are certain icks I guess you can kind of work with, but I'm not someone that's going to say work through it. I'm someone that's going to say you can find someone genuinely that will check all every box, whatever, maybe like, I don't know, but you don't have to settle, especially for someone that's like doing you dirty. Like, what? And you don't need to be cheating back and having like relationships behind people's backs and stuff. Like, come on now, we don't need to be living lives like this. This is not okay. Like, we're grown. Like, I would never do that shit now. This is my early 20s, mind you, okay? Let's be very fucking clear. This is my early 20s, so yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Don't stoop to anyone's level, and just fuck it. Like, move on. It sucks, but it just needs to be done. You don't want to live your life with resentment, trust me. And I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, well, how do I leave? It's so hard. Like, I'm just so in love. It's like, you can do how I did. I slowly just kind of like checked out. And a lot of us do this, and people say it's not fair, but when you're in situations like this where you're so like emotionally manipulated and like trauma bonded with someone, you have to check out gradually. So just gradually take those steps. Like, stop spending so much time with them. Like, hang out with your friends more. Like, go on trips with your family. Like, go out. Like, just do solo stuff, and then just get more comfortable in being by yourself, and then it'll be easier. Like, trust me. It might take a year. It took me a long... Bitch, me and Zari were going through it. It took us a long time to get out of toxic cycles, but we did it, bitch. We did it, Joe. We fucking did it. And now, look, I'm back at home. Picking myself up, though, and still I fucking rise. So that's my fucking 2 cents. I'm gonna go into the gym and work my ass off. Or work it on so I can get a big juicy butt and I can find a sexy man. No, we're decentering men. I'm just joking. Like, for real, guys. Be about you.